Hello to my favorite people. I miss you and I hope that you are doing so well. French is just not the same without you here. It's getting kind of tough and boring, but I know you guys can do this. You are so strong. You are so hardworking. You've got that. First of all, a big thank you for all of you who have been doing your work, turning it in so I can give you feedback and being honest on your assessments. I really appreciate that. Also, as you know, our packets are now available over at Granger, so you can go ahead and use the Westlake curbside pickup to get your last 2 unit packets. They're combined together, and also your treats. If you're just getting started, you don't have the unit 4 or 5 packets, you can still pick up that there as well. For those of you who haven't started yet, guys, it's not too late to start. This is a high school credit, and I want you to do super well in this class, and I know that you can. I'm providing you all the resources and information that you need to do well, and I am here and happy to help you anytime. So I want to give you some tips and pointers for those of you who are like, oh my gosh, like this is too much, like where do I begin? Just pick a spot. Like if you want to get an assessment done really quickly, go ahead and do the Unit 3 review and then the Unit 3 assessment. If you're wanting to catch up some more, another good one is Unit 5. Unit 5, lessons 4, 5, and 6 in it are just review of stuff we know. It's reviews about like activities and description. So if you remember that stuff, like don't do the lessons. I don't care if you finish the whole lesson or not. The point is those are just there to help you if you need them. So let's talk about the videos. I've been recording the videos like we do when we have a guest teacher, but the nice thing is you're the teacher. You get to decide. Like if an activity is not your thing, like skip it. If you're like, dude, Miss Carol, like you're beating the dead horse. We've got this. I know how to do this. Then stop the video. You don't have to keep on going until the end. I've recorded way more on the video than we're going to get through in a class time. I did that so that way those of you who need more practices or maybe a different activity have those options available. But it is totally up to you. If you're like, man, I've got this, like, cool. Be done. You can move on. Like as long as you're getting good feedback from me when you're turning in your assignments, like you should be fine. Please always do, like don't skip the tiny cards. Make sure that you're doing the tiny cards because those are going to be really helpful because that's a really good way for you to practice hearing and writing. But otherwise, like skip parts you don't like. If you want to skip the whole beginning of the lesson where I tell you to do tiny cards and even the focus, like you can do that if you want. It is up to you to decide how you learn best and what you need. I would ask though, if there's something like a Flipgrid, please do it. I'm not just doing those to fill time or because it's a lot of fun. I'm doing it to help us so that way we're getting practice not only speaking, but also practice for our listening assessments. And then just another quick reminder, please do not take an assessment until I've checked your review work and you've actually looked at that feedback. I know some of you are trying to catch up really fast right now, and that's fine and that's great. Just please wait for me to give you feedback so that way you're not making the same mistakes on your assessment that you were making on your assignments. If you feel like I'm being too slow, you can always shoot me an email, and I'm generally like pretty fast at getting back to something that you need feedback for so you can take the test. So remember, it's not too late. I believe in you. Guys, we've got this. Remember, the only thing going on your grade is those assessments. So you just really need to find what works for you. Prepare yourself. I am always available to help in any way that I can. You can send me an email, we can video conference, we can practice together. Just let me know what you need. And for those of you who need extra motivation, I have some special prizes for drawings that we're going to do for students who are participating in the assignments next week. You're going to be put into a drawing, and then you'll get like a gift card or maybe something special mailed to your house. So let's get on. Let's get doing our French. You guys are going to do awesome, and hopefully you'll win something cool.